The killer called her. When? What'd he say? Oh, you know, the usual small talk. What's new? How you been? How do you want to die? Welcome back to Should You Watch This with the Popcorn Priest, home of the Golden Bucket, a weekly podcast where movie enthusiasts, current and ex-movie theater projectionists, new and old friends take the time to talk about a movie that we just watched and answer that very question, should or shouldn't you watch this? The final scream is going to be the loudest.
Whatever you think you know about the past, forget it.
You were wrong. Dead wrong.
Run!
It made you laugh. It made you scream.
Don't panic.
Now it's your last chance.
What?
To see the terrifying ending of the most famous horror trilogy ever told.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Scream 3. Rated R. In theaters everywhere tomorrow.
Well, I'd like to welcome back my personal scream expert, Mr. Ghostface himself, JJ.
It's ready to be back, Popcorn. Scream 3.
Scream 3. I love that the trailers and the taglines and every piece of marketing was like, this is the end. And it's not. As you can see right here. Scream 4. Right there.
Yeah, Scream 4 comes like 10 years later, so we have to wait a decade to see Ghostface again, but yeah.
It'd be interesting to like understand the studios and figure out like, hey, it's time. It's time for, even though we said it was the end, we're going to bring it back.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
They want that money.
I'm an infant. Actually, I'm a juvenile now because I'm on the third one, but I guess I don't know. I don't know too much. The description for this one: in Hollywood, a new Ghostface starts killing the cast of Stab 3, a movie sequel whose previous movies were based on the Woodsboro and Windsor College killings, forcing the survivors of those previous attacks to confront terror once again. Top billed stars are David Arquette, who is now number 1 on the bill. Nev
number
Campbell
1,
is now,
Dewey.
Yeah, number 1, Dewey. Next, oh my gosh, there's some balloons for you. Nev Campbell is second billed, and Courtney Cox is third. And then I just have to say, listen, I mean, you know, you've seen it. I'm the one that's a noob. But Liebs Schreiber is back. Patrick Dempsey. Freaking Bishop from Aliens. Lance Henriksen is in this. Jenny McCarthy hyphen Wahlberg. Apparently she was married to Wahlberg at the time. I don't know. Parker Posey, who is from one of my favorite comedies, Waiting for Guffman. She's awesome in this.
I was wondering what you thought of her in this. I was interested to hear your take.
What I know, people probably think she's grating, but I loved her performance. It was so hilarious. I think it was perfect.
Yeah. I think it's aged really well. A lot of people don't like it, but I think it's so over the top. I love it.
Yeah, she's doing a parody of the person that's real, and it's over the top. I think that's perfect.
Yeah. She's doing a parody of Gail Weathers.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Then we got Putty from Seinfeld, Patrick Warburton. Awesome. There was also a female voice caller cast in the movie, which has not happened before. Roger Jackson's back as the voice again. Spoiler alert, although it was in the trailer, Jamie Kennedy somehow is back, and I'm so glad that I didn't know any about that because it was such an awesome surprise for me.
Yeah. I knew you would love that scene and be excited for it.
Oh man, R.I.P. dude. I read some. We'll get into it in the pod, but man, I miss Randy, dude. Jay and Silent Bob are in this, and then
that's one of my puzzles, bro.
It's weird. All of a sudden, you're like,
yeah, it's weird.
Okay, there they are, just hanging out in the tour. I got it. It was wild. Then and the last but not least, Princess Leia, freaking Carrie Fisher is in this movie.
Yeah, and her cameo is amazing in it.
she's great. She's really great. Runtime 1 hour and 56 minutes. Rated R, of course. Genre on Rotten Tomatoes says horror, comedy, mystery, and thriller. They tacked on mystery and thriller. Rotten Tomatoes is slipping a little bit.
Give me horror.
Yeah, horror movie. IMDb, again, coming in hot with slasher, horror, suspense, mystery. They keep tacking on teen horror. There's no teens in this.
They made a point not to have teens in this one.
Who done it is a genre that was added. Horror, mystery, dark comedy has been removed. They removed dark comedy this time.
I mean, I would say this one has the most comedic elements out of all of them in the franchise.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I'm fine with like a little comedy subgenre, but just give me horror.
Yeah. Speaking of IMDb, this gets a 5.7 out of 10 from 180,000 reviews. Rotten Tomatoes gives this a 45% from 164 critic ratings and 38% from 250,000 audience ratings. With a 40,
I think it's the lowest numbers in the franchise.
Yeah, with a 45% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes as of right now, 2026. This is the worst reviewed film in the series and the only one to receive a rotten score.
Yeah, and I don't want to spoil anything about the future ones, but yeah, a lot of people don't like this one.
Well, I'm excited to talk about it, so let's keep pushing on. Where to watch this right now? Streaming on Paramount Plus, which ironically for like 3 weeks it was gone and now it's back. I don't understand. I don't understand streaming rights. I hate it. I also hate the fact that this is not available on 4K. I hate that there's not a compendium of a set that you can buy. Maybe they're waiting for Scream 7. I don't know. I mean, I've mentioned it multiple times. If you watch this 2 times in your lifetime, it's worth buying it physically.
You always get it.
All right, you ready for Popcorn Reviews the Reviews?
Yeah, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
All right, I've trimmed this category down slightly, but what do you want to end on? Positive or negative?
Ooh, positive always.
I was thinking you would say negative because this is the worst. This is the worst review.
I thought about it. And I was like, I can't switch this up. But,
okay.
It came across. I thought about it.
All right, I'll leave it. I'll start with the bad. All right, the first 1 out of 10 is want to know who the killer is? Given to us from Unbend 5440. Gave this review in 2001. Unbend says the killer in Scream 3 is ... Wes Craven. He says he's the killer, meaning the killer of the franchise. Because he says, and this is the reason why, because he probably killed the careers of every single actor in this movie. The first Scream was pretty decent. The second one was disappointing, but not all that bad. And Scream 3 is just plain dull. There's nothing left in this franchise to hold my interest. You'd think since the first Scream was fairly original and innovative that there'd be something new and fresh in Scream 3. But it's all the same boring scenes and killings that were in the first 2, just with different actors. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I don't agree with that either. But it's not that of a hot take.
True. In the original Scream film, they made a point to almost mock and make fun of typical slasher films. Now, in this series, it has just become everything that the first film set out to make fun of. I disagree again. I knew about 30 minutes into this film that I was going to hate it. But once they revealed the big shocking ending, all I could do was laugh. Laugh really loud and really hard. And I wasn't the only one in the theater doing so. If you're going to waste your time and rent this, you'll at least be entertained by the music. That's about all that kept me watching this. What? The music is...
I think the music's not that strong in this. There's a lot of Creed. Unless you like a lot of Creed.
Yeah, I mean, apologize to listeners who love Creed, but not that good. And also, Dewey's theme is subdued in this, and that's the best part.
Thank you. Yeah, Exactly. That's a huge good point. Give me Dewey's theme, the Broken Arrow, Hans Zimmer. Bow, bow,
I
bow, bow.
Yeah, it's like very dulled down. I mean, we're already getting to pre-beefs and we're not even into next week's episode yet, but I'll try to keep it down. All right, the next one, or 10 out of 10, is from America Cracker.
Oh, okay.
Uh, America Cracker. And listen, I know this guy or lady or whomever it is, they're making fun of themselves that they're American Cracker, but their grammar is really trash, and I'm just going to read it as it is, so I'm sorry, okay? Scream breaks all the rules to make a masterpiece. I walked into the theater already expecting something superb. The movie opens up scary you right away. Not sure how that makes sense. The guy I thought would be the killer is killed first. No spoilers there, really. Every time expecting the usual scare, it would not be there. Every time you were not expecting a scare, it would be there. The acting is the absolute best it could be. Critics and some people just cannot understand change is what you need to break all the rules and make a masterpiece. Before I ending this review, love that sentence, I think Scream 3 in the future, it will be appreciated like a Hitchcock masterpiece. 10 out of 10.
I love the optimism, American Cracker.
I do too. I do too.
And
All
we're
right.
kind of in the future, 20 years later and 25 years later, and I don't think it's viewed as a Hitchcock classic.
I don't think so, but you'd be the best one to be able to tell me because I'm dipping my toes fresh in the Scream franchise, so I haven't really.
I think it's getting a better rep lately than it did when it first came out. I think more people are appreciating it a little more, but a lot of people still have beef with it.
All right, here is our last 1 out of 10. Comes to us from Sloopy Drew. Gave it in 2000.
Hot off the press.
Sloopy says lame, lousy, mediocre, irritating, annoying, and inadequate is the title of his review.
Lots of adjectives.
Calling Scream 3 disappointing, as so many critics and fans of the series already have, wouldn't begin to describe it fully. Try deplorable. Here's some more adjectives if you didn't have enough. Disheartening, unsatisfactory, ineffective, uninteresting, second-rate, inferior, lame, lousy, mediocre, irritating, annoying, and inadequate. And you might get an idea as what kind of a rotten film afterthought of a sequel this movie actually is. Instead of ending the series with a refreshing bang, new screenwriter Aaron Kruger mimics original Scream scribe Kevin Williamson's every move and winds up making Scream 3 seem like nothing more than a faded Xerox of something that wasn't all that wonderful to begin with. It is ironic that by not following the all bets are off rule that Kruger himself concocted, this film is going to end up making for less money than it would have. It didn't choose to play it safe. In the end, it isn't the audience that will be scared by Scream. It is the investors. 1 out of 10.
Drippy Drew. He makes up some good points though with the writer. I do have some beef with Kruger and why they don't have Kevin Williamson back for this one. It really suffers.
Yeah, I have some trivia on that. I'll just drop a little bit here. He was super busy.
Yeah, but like, come on, with the Faculty, Dawson's Creek, Scream 3 is more important than those.
Yeah, maybe pass off a couple of script writing duties to somebody else and handle the franchise that you made cool.
Exactly.
Another pre-beef. Last 10 out of 10. This comes to us from Stacy.
Okay.
Stacy says, excellent trilogy. She says, I'm a big fan of the Scream movies and saw the first showing of the movie in my area. It was very surprising and it was so good, even though you can tell in some parts that Kevin Williamson was missing. It's so wild that in a lot of these reviews, Kevin Williamson is being talked about a lot. That doesn't happen very often that people know who the script writer is.
Yeah, you're right. And it just shows like the respect and appreciation they have for his first two and why this misses him so much.
I agree. That's a testament to
But you're
Kevin.
right. Who knows screenwriters? Like who can name screenwriters like Kevin Williamson? So
Yeah, not me. Stacy says it was a good ending and round up all of the past incidences. So at least you could tell a lot of effort was put into it. I will warn you, and this is in all caps from Stacy. If you have not seen the first two Scream movies, you will be confused. I mean, 100%.
oh, thanks, Stacy. All caps that.
She caps off.
You're gonna be very confused.
Yeah. Like, okay, who is going into a movie, a trilogy, and watching the third one first?
Yeah.
It's wild. Stacy caps it off by saying, I think that true fans of the trilogy will be pleased and will find most of the loose strings tied up. 10 out of 10.
All right. Thanks, Stacy.
I like
Appreciate
Stacy's succinct review. It's good.
You think Stacy's watching Avatar right now, the third one? Doesn't know what's going on?
Yeah, she probably is lost on that one as well. All right. Let's get into should or shouldn't you watch this, Sydney? All right. As always, I have 5 reasons. Please add to them or correct me if I'm wrong. Number 1, if you like horror films, this is for you. Okay. I think it's funny that my first reason has been the same, other than it's horror films, then horror films about horror films, then films about horror films about horror films.
What was your reaction when you saw Stab 3 on this one? You're like, what? We're in Stab 3?
Yeah, what happened to Stab 2?
Yeah, there's some posters like in the Hollywood offices of Stab 2, so that it is like there's some notifications, but yeah, we're straight on to Stab 3.
Yeah, we got to keep up with the meta, I guess. All right, number 2, if you don't like jump scares, this is not for you. This had so many like thankless jump scares, dude. I got scared too many times and it wasn't even scary. Yeah. I don't know. I don't like cheap jump scares sometimes. Sometimes I like it, but there was a lot in this one. Number 3, if you want to be frustrated at Dewey's inconsistent limps, then this is for you.
I was waiting how long it was going to take for you to bring up Dewey's
oh my gosh.
run again.
This is going to be an ongoing thing, I'm sure, but trash. Number 4, if you like whodunits and you're okay with some stabs on stabs and you want to have a good time, I think this is for you.
Yeah, I think it's a good time.
It's a good time. I had a great time. And number 5, and finally, I saw a lot of hate for the first part of this movie in the reviews because I did an extensive, I read too many reviews on this one. You might not have seen the correct movie because the opener was awesome.
Opener is one of my favorite parts of this movie with Cotton Wary.
Everyone was trashing it. I thought it was great. Lieb Schreiber was awesome.
Yeah. Did it shock you?
Yes. And I liked that it wasn't like the traditional from like the first two. I felt the tension was insane of him trying to get home. I was engaged, dude. I was enthralled. I was thrilled.
Yeah. So you had I'll save it for next week. Never mind.
Okay. All right. Is there any other reasons to watch Scream 3?
Well, if you've seen the first two, you probably should watch the third one.
And the 7th one is on its way to us, so I think it's a great time to revisit.
Yeah.
I don't love the tagline of the new movie by BTW.
No.
Burn it all down. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. All right. Are you ready for By the Numbers?
To me.
I got a new By the Numbers clip.
Whoa.
Sir, the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1.
Never tell me the odds.
From another famous trilogy. I thought it was apropos.
Okay.
All right. By the numbers. What is the budget, JJ, if you don't already know?
So I know Scream 2 budget, remember, wasn't it like 20 million?
It was 25.
So I'm just going to say they doubled it. and say 50.
That's a pretty good guess. I'm not going to give you horns on that one, but it's 40.
Okay.
But like it was 15, 25, 40. It's just, we're going up in inflation. We just got to.
Yeah. Scream 7's like in the hundreds of millions.
I don't even want to look that up, but all right. So box office, what do you think this made? Considering its critical reception and
Yeah.
what everyone was saying about it.
I'm gonna say it made at least like 100 million.
That's really good. Domestic was 89 million. International 72 for a total of 161 million, dude.
All right, nice.
Why aren't we making a Scream? Why do we got to wait another decade? It says new. It says new decade, new rules. It may like here's the thing. It's the first one made 173, second one made 172. This one made 161. It's profitable. Why aren't we making more?
Yeah. I just think this one was so poorly received. They're like, we just need to take a break. We need a decade out of the Ghostface game.
Well, it's just like my diatribe of give me a new Die Hard every 3 years. I'm down with the Scream every 3 years. It's fine.
I agree. Mission Impossible.
Yeah, well, that one's dead, although you don't believe me. So here's a crazy stat. It made $1.4 million in Blu-ray sales in 2023, dude.
I don't understand that. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I get it from By the Numbers website or Box Office Mojo or whatever.
It has to be true then.
It's true.
That's crazy.
Where do you think this landed at the box office? Granted, it was 161 million worldwide, prestige worldwide. So,
is this 2001?
2000.
2000?
Which
one
of our TC is at the top. Mission Impossible 2.
Yeah. That's number 1?
Dude, Mission Impossible 2 made $500 million in 2000, dude.
Yeah, respect. John Woo. It's the dubs. This has to be like top 20.
22nd.
Ooh, all right. 22s.
22, son. Listen.
22, son.
Scary Movie was 7th. No way.
That's funny.
That's pretty hilarious that it beat out Scary Movie beat out Scary Movie.
Yeah. I want to go back and watch Scary Movie. It's been many years, but after watching these Screams with you, I was like, I want to watch the Scary Movies. They're good.
Man, you bring up a great point because I never watched them because I wouldn't have understood the humor.
Man. You got to watch at least the first one then.
I bet it's insanely awesome, dude.
Dude, they're good.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Even the third one, I think Scary Movie 3 is really good.
I think they're making another one right now.
Yeah, they are.
It's wild.
Just a cycle we're in.
I like it. Some more stats. The film set a record in its opening weekend for number of screens debuted at 3,467. This was later surpassed by Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone with 3,762 theaters. So,
dang,
pretty cool.
Scream on the screens, yeah.
Scream on the screens. That's a hashtag.
And I remember when I was in high school when this came out, and I was hyped after Scream 1 and Scream 2, like hyped for this one. I remember going to the theater being very excited, and then leaving the theater a little disappointed, to be honest.
I'm excited to talk about our feelings about this because I think you're gonna be surprised, but I missed the boat. I don't know what to say. It took $34.7 million in its opening weekend, the most any film had ever earned during the January to April period of the time, and the most Miramax had ever earned for any debuting film.
Nice.
Why we gotta wait a decade? I don't know. Here, okay, I got the taglines, dude. Taglines go up. There's 15.
Ooh.
Do you want a rapid fire or do you want to skip it?
Give me some top ones.
I'm going to give you all of them. The final the final scream is going to be the loudest. We said that at the beginning. The third and
Dumb
final
love.
yeah, no. The third and final chapter in the trilogy that made you laugh and made you scream. Again, I don't know why we're pushing so hard. Why are we saying what about more? They're just very definitive about it.
No, that's bad.
The Millennium starts screaming. Terrible.
Get out of here.
The millennium starts with a scream. The new millennium begins in panic. In order for Sydney to survive the future, she must look to the past. Spoilery, in my opinion.
That's the best one so far, though. But yeah, it's a little spoilery.
Oh, I'm interested. You like that one. Someone has taken their love of trilogies one step too far. A little cliche based on the other taglines that we've reviewed on this show.
Mhm.
The most terrifying scream is always the last. Again, another reference to we're not doing any more of these. Another one, welcome to the final act.
Yeah, I mean, this was originally going to be a trilogy.
The best scream is always the last one. Just hope the last one isn't yours. There's just some secrets you can't reveal till the very end. Scream 3, the scare of a millennium. Trash. The last scream is always the scariest. Obey the rules of the trilogy or die. I like that one.
Ooh, yeah. I like I wanted something with the trilogy in my tagline with this one, so I do like that one.
And I saved the last best one for you because I knew you'd like that. Rules of a trilogy, Chapter 1 sets the rules. Chapter 2 bends the rules. But in the finale, forget the rules.
Yeah. Give me that. Even though that's a paragraph, give me that tagline.
Yeah. Even though we're going to have to take notes.
Even though it's going to be half the poster.
I don't know if this should fit in by the numbers because I don't have any more, but do we talk about Randy's diatribe about the rules? I feel like it's good in this part 1.
Yeah.
Should I read them and we talk about it?
Do it. What does Randy have to say? Which thankful what do you think of Randy's sister developing this videotape?
Listen, I can't believe she found it. I can't believe that Randy had the premonition to do it. What an amazing human being this guy is. He's still trying to help people even from the grave. Dude. I hate Jamie Kennedy. I know you're listening, but you did really good in this movie, dude.
Yeah, we love Randy.
All right, from the grave, Randy says, it's a rarity in the horror field, but it does exist, and it's a force to be reckoned with, talking about trilogies. Because true trilogies are all about going back to the beginning and discovering something that wasn't true from the get-go. Godfather, Jedi, all revealed something that we thought was true that wasn't true. So if it is a trilogy you're dealing with, here are some super trilogy rules. Number 1, you got a killer who's going to be superhuman.
Yeah.
Okay. Stabbing him won't work. Shooting him won't work. Basically, in the third one, you got to cryogenically freeze his head, decapitate him, or blow him up. I've been saying this since day 1, Randy.
You have.
My quote, you can go back, is cut the head off and mail it to Romania. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, at least get some headshots. Stop firing in the chest.
Yeah. Shoot him in the private area and then the head. Number 2, anyone including the main character can die. This means you, Sid. Oh no. I'm sorry, it's the final chapter. It could be effing Reservoir Dogs by the time this thing is through. Number 3, the past will come back to bite you in the butt. Whatever you think you know about the past, forget it. The past is not at rest. Any sins you think were committed in the past are about to break out and destroy you. So in closing, let me say good luck, Godspeed, and for some of you, I'll see you soon, because the rules say some of you ain't going to make it. I didn't. Not if you're watching this tape. Wow.
R.I.P.
I'm not going to do another moment of silence, but I'm doing it in my mind. That brings us to the kill
spoiler
count.
lead. Oh
What?
yeah, let's do the kill count. I was just gonna say
I'm-
with the rules on number 2, they didn't really go that far. I feel like 1 and 3 are good. 2, nothing really happens. I feel like.
Yeah, I think that was kind of a bait and switch because they're leading you to believe that someone important's going to die, and like you just said, it doesn't really happen that way.
Yeah, which
Spoiler
I'm fine
alert.
with. I'm glad everybody lived.
Yeah,
The core 3.
it's just like Rambo. He was supposed to commit suicide in the first one. I'm so glad he didn't. I needed him for 4 more Rambos.
Exactly.
Which reminds me, I should have put that in. Oh, never mind. We'll bring that up later. Kill count is, what do you think? You know what it is.
10.
Mm-hmm. But that's what we got last time.
Yeah, we need more.
We need more. But to be honest, I felt, again, I know it's 10. I know it's the same as the other one, but I felt that the killings it felt more, but I know it wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we got a house blown up. And only one person's a casualty in that.
Yeah. And I kind of want to say that there's only 9 kills because one guy just is an idiot. Right? He just is sitting in the house when it blows up. He didn't really get killed. I mean, he got blown up. He's dead, but
He got blown up. Yeah, he's gone.
No one got stabbed.
No. But I do like that the power goes out and he has to find a lighter to read the Ghostface note. And it doesn't ignite until he is able to read the note, and then it blows up.
Yeah, because the script is telling him that the first person to smell gas is the one that's dying.
Yeah, he's got to read it, and then boom.
Oh man, there's a lot of times where I was smiling and laughing, and that's entertainment.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have any numbers that I might have missed?
Yeah, I have how many gallons of blood they use. So we know in the first one, 50 gallons. Scream 2, 30 gallons. This one, 10 gallons.
It's funny you bring this up because I had this for next week as a beef. I need more blood.
Yeah.
I need more kills.
And it's the third one. We got to go all out.
Yeah, give me blood. Give me buckets of blood.
Couple other numbers, and maybe we'll talk about this on trivia, but the screenwriter Kruger only had 6 weeks to write this. And it shows.
Not enough time.
Not enough time. Our beloved Sydney Nev Campbell's contract only allowed her to shoot for 20 days.
I read that as well.
That's not enough as well.
She's not in it as much.
Yeah, there's definitely more focus on the supporting characters this one, but I need more Sydney than this one gave us.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like not having Laurie Strode in your Halloween, like it's dumb.
Yeah. She's the main character. She should be the top billed always.
I like that. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. I feel like this is kind of anticlimactic, but at this point,
just we need more blood, and we need more time on the script, and we need more Sid.
Yeah, it's like I've said this before too, and I don't care that I'm repeating myself. If you go into a sushi restaurant, I want sushi on sushi. Like I want all the sushi. I don't want a burger or a taco. I going into a Scream movie, I want bloods. That's all I'm saying.
Play the hits. Yeah, give the people what they want.
All right, at this point, there will be more spoilers up ahead. So watch this and then come back next week and join us for our breakdown of the inception of the horror movie from 2000. I'm on the social medias. I dare you to message the great Popcorn Priest at Popcorn Priest. I love movies and would love it if you'd share the love. Share this with the movie lover in your life. For the cost of a few cups of coffee, you can help the Popcorn Priest support his movie addiction and allow him to keep giving you these labor of love reviews by visiting patreon.com/popcornpriest, or just listen to the ads that I have on my show, which somehow are not working sometimes. So if there is an ad, just sit back and enjoy the drug ad. It'll give me like 4 pennies. So just please do it. Lastly, the easiest way to support the show and the most free is like and subscribe and give us a 5-star review. Easier than getting stabbed in a horror movie. As always, thanks for listening. And thanks to my guest who always double checks his caller ID, JJ.
Thanks for having me. Excited to get into all your puzzles and beefs next episode.
Yes. Join us next week for part 2 of Please Always Carry a Gun if you're from Woodsboro from 2000. We'll see you guys next week.
Pro tip.